Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are still at the r/TrueOffMyChest subreddit and we are looking at a post from Fickle Huckleberry 81. It says, I caught a close friend in a compromising position. I got a close friend in a compromising position. Okay. Let's get down to it. It says, a month ago, I went to a large pool party the weekend after the 4th of July. It was mostly a party of my close friends, but some other acquaintances and neighbors of my body was also hosting. One of the people there was Marie. Marie is a very close friend of mine, someone who I think more of as a sister than a friend. We've known each other for over 20 plus years. She's been in a long-term relationship with Chris for 10 of those years, and they've had a 4-year-old daughter. My family and hers are very close. Anyways, as the day came to an end, I was pretty drunk. I had been in the pool most of the day and I had to pee extremely bad. Since my body's house is out in the since my body's house is out and he's out of the country, I decided to just pop behind his shed and piss. As I rounded behind the shed, I saw Marie having the naughties with two guys at the same time. What? I didn't sit there and stare, but I knew what I saw. I ended up not confronting her that night. About a week later, I got a text from Marie. A week? A- okay, like calm down. A week later? Are you kidding me? Mary has no conscience. Anyway, let's continue. About a week later, I got a text from Marie acknowledging that she had seen me come around the corner and knew that I knew. Well, yeah, obviously. If you are doing that kind of rubbish, you're going to be aware of your surroundings. So, yeah, from the get-go, I knew Mary would probably have seen her friend come around the corner and then just back off. And she took a week to start addressing the issue. Okay, let's continue. Acknowledging that she has seen me come around the corner and knew that I knew, I ended up on a phone call for over an hour with her, basically pleading for me not to tell Chris or anyone. Lol. No, her excuse was that her and Chris were not married and it was a one of bucket list that she always wanted to experience, but Chris wouldn't let her. I asked who the guys were and she said the neighbor and his friend. Okay. This is sending so many thoughts into this, but okay, let's get on with it. I am torn between a woman who literally is closer to me than my own brother and the hard fact that she went behind Chris' back and her family's back for some cheap naughties. On one hand, I feel like consenting adults can do what they want and I have no place or duty to rat her out, and it may be a one-off thing. But on the other hand, she literally went behind Chris' back, the man who let her be a stay-at-home mom and pays the bills. Like I said, we were close. I know what this man has sacrificed for her, and I even feel betrayed. Wow. No. Don't be like they're consenting adults and they can do whatever they want. Nah, this is commitment issues, and both of them, I'll say, they are your friends. So it's not like it's not your place to tell Chris. Well, it's your place to tell Chris. Because if I have a friend and I'm dating someone and that person is cheating on me and my friend knows about it, I'd want my friend to tell me. In fact, if I find out that my friends knew that I was being cheated on and they were like, it's none of their business, well, I think, to be honest, I would lose friends. This would be one of the reasons why I cut friendship off. Because you knew something that was actually dangerous to me. Yeah, it is dangerous because all those STIs, all those STDs that are being given to the innocent partner, some of them are life damaging. Imagine having HIV or something even like, like HPV or something, just because your partner was in the streets and people knew and no one said nothing so that you could test yourself, or you just be with one underlying STI and it ruins your life because there's some that won't really show symptoms until something happens. Maybe you're trying to get pregnant and you can't because no, because of someone's actions, someone you thought you could trust. No, no, nope, no. If my friend knows about it and doesn't tell me, we're no longer friends. It's as simple as that. So yeah, I believe you need to tell Chris. That is in my opinion. But let's see what the comment says. Oh, and before we get to the comments, there's an update. Guys, yeah, there's an update. So yeah, after the comments, we'll go to the updates. So one of the comments says, tell Chris if he was your partner in that position. Okay, if that was your partner in that position, wouldn't you want to know? Exactly. I would want to know, frankly. It would suck to find out people you knew and there's around people around you knew and kept quiet. You shouldn't blame yourself for telling the truth. Blame the person who created the truth, as person who created the whole drama. If she would easily do it outside, then it has been going on for so long she doesn't care and is using you to continue the lie. To be with someone for 10 years and do that takes a lot, and she doesn't give a poop. I feel bad for Chris. Yeah, me too. I feel bad for him because I believe he probably trusted her, and this is what she did. I mean, she's the one, I mean, he's the sole provider for the house, and this is what she's doing behind his back. That's betrayal. To me, that's just plain simple betrayal. That's horrible. That's sad. Yeah. And the fact that they could be doing it outside the house, exactly. Zero shame. They've been doing it. This is not the first time. Because if it's the first time, there will be a lot. They will not want to do it where people will see. But this one, they are just carefree in a party too. This was a party. This was a weekend after 4th of July. This is a big party. And this is how she no. This is not a one time thing. Anyway, so yeah, with that comment, let's go to the update. Let's see what happened. Uh, it says so a lot of things have gone down in these past few days, mostly not for the best. Okay, it says Marie texted me prior to the agreed meeting time, asking for me a private meeting. That's to meet privately. I said no, but did agree to FaceTime her. She was a wreck and was on the way to her dad's to drop off her daughter. She asked me to consider telling Chris, but at this point I told her at 6 either she okay that either she tell Chris or I would. I told her she would let me know. Oh, sorry. She told me that she would let me know, but then I never heard anything. Around midnight, my phone started to blow up from Marie. I finally answered, and all I could hear was Marie wailing on the other end for I don't know how long. I had to calm her down to figure out what was going on. After Marie had dropped her kid off, had she had gone back home and told Chris. Apparently, he didn't say anything and just went and packed most of his important stuff up and left. Monday morning, my wife and I woke up to Marie's car parked in our driveway. She was passed out drunk behind the wheel. After she sobered up some hours later, me and her talked about what was going on. She asked me to help her and Chris get back together. I told her she hadn't been truthful to me and she not only betrayed Chris but also me for putting me in the middle of this situation. So she told me everything. I'm a bullet it. He's going to make bullet points of it to be coherent. Troy and her did know of each other in high school. Well, I'm guessing Troy is the person that she was sleeping with outside. Yeah, okay. They didn't date or hook up, but he dated her friends, so they knew each other well. After high school, they lost contact. They had a chance run they had a chance run in this year at New Year's party and exchanged numbers. Troy is engaged. What? Okay, let me not scream. It is like 11:49 in the night. What? Does his fiance know about this? Well, what? Okay, let's continue. He's getting married on Labor Day weekend. After the conversation became sexting, Troy suggested one last hookup. Marie suggested a threesome. She Since Troy and Eric were close friends, Eric became the third. Since the pool party was literally right next door to Eric's house, they chose that day. So the day after the pool party, Marie went back to get items she left behind, but in reality went to engage in two more rounds of the stuff with two of them at Eric's. No protection was used, and then neither of them okay, let me say retreated. She told me a lot more graphically. TMI, man. But hey, at this point, just give her paintbrush and some paint. Let her paint a picture. What the hell? Okay. Let's get calm down and get back to the story. It says, after she told me everything, I told her honestly, she needs to get tested. Well, yeah. This girl, what is wrong with her? Anyway, I also told her if she told Chris all this, she might as well kiss their relationship goodbye. I got pretty harsh and finally told her she needed to leave. And that evening, and that even though I'd still be there, I need space from this whole effing situation. Well, yeah. On Tuesday, I got a call from Chris. The first thing he told me was that he doesn't blame me for not saying anything immediately. He said that all the blame lies on Marie and that he's sorry that I had to see what I saw. He asked me if Marie had reached out to me, and I told him she has and what we talked about. He's pretty torn up and doesn't know what to do moving forward. I told him I'd help him in any way, kind of course. He then said he doesn't know how because on Sunday, after Marie dropped the news, he went and slept with a co-worker. Oh my god. Hey, this needs to be a TV show, man. Guys, what do you think? This is telenovela interesting. This is telenovela top tier drama. Where you sit down with your grandma and you guys will watch things that will make you feel like, what is going on? What? So in his okay, let's continue. Well, so at this point I am kind of stuck between now knowing more stuff and don't need to know between that I don't need to know between two people I consider close to me. I think I'm going to remove myself from them for the time being. Yeah. I think you should do that too. And I think you need to get a new therapist because oh my god. Wow. This story is top tier. Top tier drama from one misbehavior to another misbehavior to an wow. Wow. So trying to process the information he just got, went to his coworker. Okay, frankly, in my opinion, if you find out your partner cheated, rebounds and the notice is not supposed to be in your agenda. Look for ways to heal, go out with your friends, or you stay indoors, get your ice cream, your popcorn, watch a movie. I'll frankly, in my opinion, suggest you a horror movie. It can knock you out of sadness. Now you're no longer sad. Now you're scared. And it takes a while. Like it puts things into perspective. It makes you like actually put like the next day you probably be in your right mind to process the grief of your relationship, like the grieve the relationship in the right way. But going to have the notice with someone when no, that's not nice, because when those kind of things happen, that's when the brain clicks, just press on that reckless behavior button. There's a lot of mistakes that can happen. You going for the rebound notice with someone to either get back at your ex, or in your way of trying to process it, you put yourself in a lot of trouble. Some people do it without protection. Some people like it just brings so much drama into something that is already supposed to be simple and short. Now you're having a lot of things to process, like him, for example. Now he's not only dealing with the grief of the relationship that just ended with her cheating. Now he's thinking of how to process and add the fact that he went for his co-worker, someone that if he's going to work the next day he's going to see. Is that not awkward enough? Like that's really really awkward. That is extremely awkward. This is the person you're going to see the next day. It doesn't matter what you're going through at that moment. Life continues. You're going to meet that person. Now you're dealing with the grief and the awkward situation you've created for yourself. No. Everything is like, there are certain things that are not supposed to be complicated. This is like you just making extra mistakes just makes everything needlessly complicated and hard. And that's what he did. Now he's talking about the fact that he did this now. So yeah, it just added sand to an already messed up soup. Alright, guys, what do you guys think about all this? What do you guys think about what she did, what he did, and the whole messed up situation? The first comment on the update says, "So sorry you are in this situation. Just block them and let them work themselves out." How miserable to get stuck in the middle. Exactly. For the whole thing that's just happening. My heart goes out to OP for being stuck in this seriously messed up situation. It's like being stuck. It's like getting stuck between a raging bull and a china shop. There's nothing that can go on well in either side, and OP is that. It's that. It's so sad. Just OP should just remove himself or herself from that situation, minus them from their life, for like until they sort themselves out. And OP should try to get some things that will free them mentally, because having this kind of friends, oh, that's one reason why someone's blood pressure will just start rising. No, OP needs to be away from these people. Kai. Anyway, what do you guys think? I hope you guys like put your opinion down in the comment section below. I'd love to see it. And Until the next video, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.